Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to my channel. It is September 8th, so that means we are using this sketch, and the prompt is something you have been hoarding. Now, my hoard of washi tape is still excessive, so of course I had to pull out the washi tape, but I actually have been seriously hoarding some Tonic Craft Perfect specialty papers. They are beautiful, beautiful papers, and they just sit over there on the shelf looking gorgeous, and I really haven't used them. So I grabbed these, I grabbed a couple of scraps, and then I also grabbed this 6x12 stencil from Scrapping Reflections. This has been released for a little while, and I haven't used it yet. So I grabbed that too, because I'm kind of hoarding a stencil too. So let's see what I can do. All right, guys, so the first thing I'm going to do is take these two photos that I have, and I'm going to trim them down. Now, I wasn't exactly sure how much I wanted to trim them down. I didn't know if I wanted to go with the way the sketch actually says and have 3x4 cards, or if I wanted to do it a little bit bigger. And I decided to go a little bit bigger. I wanted to have some of the background in the photo. Not that it's anything important, it's literally the packaging. But I didn't want to be so zoomed in, so the only thing you saw was the delicious little champagne cake. I don't remember. It was like champagne and white chocolate. It was just really good. Like, it was just a delicious little treat. So, while I am cutting down the photo mats for those photos, I'll tell you the story. So this little cake was something that was available at the Grand Floridian Resort. They have a little grab and go place called Gasparilla Grill, and I was over at the Grand Floridian when I was on my solo Disney trip, just because I like spending time in the Grand Floridian. I love going over there and listening to the piano player or the band or whatever they've got going on. And plus, it's a great lobby to take a nap in. And I will not lie, I took a 45-minute nap. So it's just a great little place. And I was there and I was getting a little hungry, and I thought, oh, I wonder if they've got anything, you know, to munch on that's different than my hotel. Or I was like, or I'll just go back to a park and grab something there. But I checked on the mobile ordering app, and they had this little cake, and I was like, I need this in my life, so I ordered it. And you know, that's the story. And I took pictures of it because I thought it was gorgeous, and it was delicious. And yeah, I'd order it again. I almost ordered it a second time when I was there, but I didn't want to travel all the way over to the Grand Floridian just to get a little cake. So it's fine. Now I am going to use a combination of the papers that I cut down, just random sizes, you guys. I didn't measure it. I just kind of eyeballed it and thought sizes that I thought would look good with the widths of the washi tape. And that's what I did. So like I said, I'm mixing the washi tape and the paper. I'm overlapping them. So some of them are on top of each other, some of them are butted up against each other, but overall I'm just getting a stacked washi look. Now you guys know I am a fan of the stacked washi. You have seen me do this plenty of times before, and I don't feel bad about showing it because I like to do it. And sometimes I think we get so worried about what other people want to watch or want to see, or like, is it the latest and greatest technique? No, it's not. It's stacked washi. You've seen it done before. You've probably seen it done by other people that can do it even a little bit better. But it's something I like to do. It's something that uses up my stash, and I am a firm believer in using your stash so you can buy more. And I really do want to use more washi tape before it goes bad and I have to throw it away. Because I really don't like it when I have to throw away the washi tape, because it either sticks to itself so bad it can't separate, or it won't stick whatsoever. So there is that. Plus, this time I'm kind of mixing it up a little bit. I'm using that beautiful specialty paper from Tonic, and I'm also using paper, which is not something I normally do when I stack washi. Usually I keep it separate. So, you know, that's what it is. But I like watching people stack washi. Like, I will actually stop what I'm doing and focus completely on the video in front of me, because I'm complete transparency here, guys. When I watch YouTube videos, they are going on the TV. I cast them onto my TV in my scrapbook room. So I'm scrapping along while I'm watching YouTube videos, and they are scrapbooking YouTube videos. But honestly, I don't watch like 100% of the time. My eyes are not focused on that screen because they're focused on the scrapbooking that I'm doing, you know, right in front of me. But if somebody's stacking washi, I stop what I'm doing and watch it. It's just something I enjoy. So let me know in the comments below if I'm in a maniac. I almost said Animaniac. Wow. They have balonies in their slacks. If you get the Animaniac reference, great. If you don't, I'm sorry. But let me know in the comments below if you think I'm a maniac about enjoying watching washi being stacked, or if you are someone who enjoys that as well. So I decided I was going to use this stencil on top of the stacked washi. Now, because I have different mediums underneath of the stencil, I have the washi and the two kinds of papers, and they're different layers. This is not a flat, smooth surface. I am using Vicki Boutin modeling paste through the stencil. Now, since this is not a flat, smooth surface, I'm going to have seepage. I'm okay with seepage. That usually doesn't bother me. On this one, it's not bothering me whatsoever. But if you are a person who cannot stand seepage through your stencils, you're going to want to do a couple things. One, you're not going to want to layer a stencil over this kind of stacked washi where it has nooks and crannies and bits and pieces and layers. You're not going to want to use a stencil over that with any kind of paste or glitter glaze or anything like that, because you will get seepage. If you just want to ink over it, more power to you. You have to be a little bit more careful, but that should work a little bit better. So that's what you need to do. That's just the way it is. That's just like the mechanics of it. So we do have that. Now, I don't wait for my modeling paste to dry because I'm impatient and I'm enjoying this process and I'm enjoying scrapbooking it. So I don't want to wait. Sometimes I do wait. I put my mixed media off to the side and I'll start a second layout. This time, no, didn't want to wait. And then I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I deliberately chose colors of washi tape that were in the photos, which is not something I do. I do not usually deliberately pick my color scheme to match my photos. I know that that is a big thing, and a lot of scrapbookers do that, or a lot of scrapbookers make their photos black and white so they can scrapbook with whatever color they want. But I leave my photos the way they are majority of the time, and I just scrapbook with whatever I want. And this time, I want it to match my washi a little bit to the bits of cake photos. So I was going down to look for some large flowers because I knew I had some large purple flowers. And I was in my bag of flowers and I discovered these little white glittery ones, and I have no idea where they came from. All I know is that they're super old. And I thought, you know what? I've made this big white stenciled kind of statement over top of all of this washi. I might as well bring some more in, right? Like bring more white in. So I decide to put some over top of the photos. I put one on the upper right of the photo, and then I decide to bring in one to kind of anchor the stencil down here at the bottom. Now that one is missing its little pearly bit. It fell off probably somewhere in the bag, and I wasn't digging through that bag, so I just grabbed a pearly bit off my trolley over here and just glued it down. It's fine. It's not an exact match of a pearly bit, but you know what? It's a pearly bit, and if you're up in my layout that much and you're like, wow, that pearly bit doesn't match that pearly bit, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I'll be like, yeah. So now I decide to grab some of these word phrases, and these are another thing that I could almost consider hoarded, because I like to buy word phrases, and I definitely buy them more more than I use them. So kind of hoarding, maybe a 25% hoard on this one. But I went ahead and added some word phrases throughout the washi and paper. And then I went and tried to find a font that would work. I didn't know what my title was going to be, and finally I just looked at these letters and figured out something I could spell, and I could spell out wow with an exclamation point. So that's what I did. And then I am just doing my journaling, and basically it is wow, what a dessert. And then I tell the story in the journaling that I told you guys already about hanging out at the Grand Floridian. And then that will do it for this layout. Now, these colors might not be your cup of tea, but I really think a stacked washi layout is something that you can play with, play and add colors you might not usually put together. As long as you have a set amount of them and you just stack it up your page, you're going to come up with something pretty amazing. And I think this is pretty amazing. So there it is, you guys. Please make sure you check out all the links down below. I have everyone playing along. Now, everyone might not be playing along every single day, but they are channel links, not video links, so you can go check out everyone at your leisure. There it is. Finally, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you again real soon for another video.